I know what you're all thinking. Why hasn't there been a video in a while? Well, it's because I don't know what to put on the channel. I've been having trouble thinking of an idea. And then I just thought of this one idea, and I was like, yeah, you know what? That would work for a video. That would work perfectly. Because nobody else is doing it, and it's actually been a while since anyone's reviewed this figure, but you've already seen the title and the thumbnail. Well, hopefully the thumbnail does not give you nightmares, because I spent a good amount of time on it, but it is meant, and yes, the thumbnail was meant to be creepy. But here it is. I know he doesn't look as pretty as the thumbnail, but it's made by Hasbro. What do you expect? Also, he is a pain and a half to stand because he is rather old. There, nope, stay. There you go. Anyways, hold on the camera so you guys can get a better look at him. It's not a very good angle. But yeah. I'm sorry I didn't really tell you guys that, you know, frick, this is getting awkward. Sorry that I didn't, long story short, I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys that I was having trouble, you know, coming up with a video on the community posts. You know, you guys probably could have given me some ideas for all I know. Oh, anyways, back to the figure before this gets too awkward. So yeah, here it is. I have this guy. I got him when I was younger. I'm not exact as a kid. I actually loved this thing to death. Yeah, I loved this thing. Yeah. This was the one toy I wanted back then. It was by far one of my favorites back then. Am I proud of younger me for getting this? Not really. Also, he is definitely going to make noise because this thing is about as touchy as the Therizinosaurus when it comes to noise. But yeah, here's the, darn it, the bed's in the way. Here's the head sculpt. I mean, the head sculpt doesn't look too bad. I will admit this is a better head sculpt than what Hasbro did previously, because originally it wasn't exactly the greatest head sculpt. It was just made out of really flimsy rubber. And but unlike that figure, this one's joints are not loose. I have the other giant indominus, but that one's joints are very loose, the leg joints in particular. These ones are not. They're nice and tight. That's what I like about this thing. It's definitely a lot more long-lasting than Hasbro's previous indominus. In case you're wondering, no, his chomp 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 action feature doesn't work. You know how you would wind his... No, that's the wrong arm. How you would wind this arm up, and he would constantly bite. Mine does not do that anymore. Or why? Because it's a Hasbro toy. What do you expect? This is a figure by Hasbro. Think they're gonna put that much effort into it? No. Maybe Mattel, but not Hasbro. One thing I definitely don't. But one question remains. Do I hate this figure? No. It is actually one of Hasbro's better toys out there. Compared to the others, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. And also this thing is crazy expensive on eBay, so I'm kind of glad that I got it when I did, because this thing, I've seen this thing go for like $700 on eBay. Hey. And of course you got the body details, got the gold feet. Hopefully there's no feet feet weirdos out there, you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just afraid that there might be. There's the logo. It's a logo. Yep. And it's this thing's stubby tail. This tail should have been longer. You think Mattel cut costs with the tail? No, Hasbro did. But even though I don't hate this figure, this is beyond Hasbro's best figure. No, frick, I meant to say under Hasbro's best figure. This is way under Hasbro's best figure. And, yeah. You're probably wondering, what do I think is Hasbro's best toy? Well, I would say it, but that might spoil a future review that I'm planning on doing at some point, so yeah. And of course, you got the button where he shoots yellow spikes. Now, originally, from what I've seen on the prototype originally was going to shoot red spikes out of its back, and these spikes that spread out were going to be yellow. Not a lot of people will notice that about the prototype, but that's how it is. Then, of course, but one thing I definitely really like about this toy is how Hasbro tried to be somewhat creative with it, They didn't just flat out rip off the level 40 Indominus from the game. They tried to be original. Just look at the teeth. Look at those bottom teeth and the fangs. Personally, I really like the fangs. I think that's a really cool feature that Hasbro put in there. Personally, I think the person who came up with the fangs idea should be hired. I mean, Ray should get a raise, is what I meant to say. Hey. But yeah, the main reason why I haven't put out a video in a while is because, I haven't been able to put out a video because I've been so darn busy with so many other things. And it's just been life's just been a pain in my butt. Anyways, since you guys technically have already seen, but yeah, he has a gold underbelly if you didn't know. It's not as golden as it looks on camera. The feet are a lot more golden. The feet are nice and shiny. And, stand them up. One thing that I want to do is, well, when it comes to comparisons, I have decided to do something similar that Andy, these dinosaur reviews, does, and he uses and what he does is he uses a specific dinosaur toy to compare his toys to. And this in particular, I'm going to be using this one because I've had this guy for the longest time. I don't know how long I've had him. Well, I haven't had him very long, technically. Mostly because he's actually been stuck in a tree. He was stuck in one of the pine trees in the backyard. How did he get in there? Well, my sister threw him in there when she was 3 or something. So yeah. There's that. But yeah, this guy will be appearing in comparisons from now on, hopefully. As you can see, he's dwarfed by the Indom. But the Indom is nothing compared to Alan Grant. Just kidding. It's pointless. There's no point in comparing tiny human figures to something like this. There's no point. I've said it multiple times to myself. There's no point because if you compare it to something small, like this human figure, it could be Alan Grant figure. That could be any size. That could literally be any size, You know what I'm saying? Probably don't. But I'm going to do some comparisons that people have not done on YouTube, such as this, Scorpius Rex. As you can see, he's a lot closer in size to the Indom. And honestly, I don't think I need to get hold on, let's get a little bit more straight. He's a little bit better compared to this, but yeah, this is basically the size compared. There's in between the two of them. But you know, Indom may dwarf that, but he kind of dwarfs this dino. I mean, Triceratops. Gosh, I can't talk today. Here's a little bit of a top angle, you know. It's a better idea of what's going on. Please stand up. I hope to get a better camera setup one day. But yeah, what I just showed you were the smallest figures I have to compare to them. These next ones are going to dwarf them. Well, not really. This guy right here, we're going to have to put him front. Mattel Indominus Rex. Oh gosh, this is a... Shut up. Quiet. Gosh, I cannot get this guy to stand up. Hold on, let me try to get this guy to stand first. His ankles twist. I may not be able to actually compare these two. Hold on, let me hold him like that. Yeah, I'll hold him like that. Get this off the camera. There's your size comparison, because I can't get these two to stand up for some reason. But yeah, in case you're wondering, Mattel's is a little bit bigger. Get that out of here. I don't want to hold him up again. Please remind me to never compare figures to other figures that can't stand up on their own. But these next ones dwarf the Indom in size. And in quality. The first one actually dwarfs him the most in quality. There's no comparison, seriously. You got to admit, seriously, Mattel had outdone themselves with this Giga, you know? And yet, again, his tail is way too darn freaking heavy. He can't stand up on his own. I hate it. It's annoying. But yeah, there's the size. Giga is pretty similar in size, actually. Well, Giga is still bigger, you know. And, how about we have good old Kenner have a go at showing Hasbro who's boss. Oh wow, he's actually standing on his own. This will be the greatest moment in history where the Red Rex actually stands by itself on a carpet. That is amazing. I love that. I wish he would stand that perfectly all the time, but he doesn't. He falls over. This next one will guarantee fall over because it's so... I'm going to actually twist the Indom around for this one because I don't want you looking at the side of this one that doesn't have an arm. Oh gosh, I hate this. I need to get this Bull T-Rex, like, better legs, man. Oh wait, hold on. You can plug him into here. Yeah, that works. In case you're wondering, no, my Bull T-Rex will not stand by himself. Sorry that you guys have to look at this from such a weird angle. But yeah, there's the size. Bull T-Rex is bigger. I can't do these, swear to gosh, I can't do these comparisons. Remind me to never review this toy again. Because I swear to gosh, I can't stand him up. And I don't know why. We'll just leave him like that, sure. I don't want to bother standing him up. But this next one, this next one, we're going to need to go all the way back here for this next one. And you'll see why in just a moment. I'll actually have to move this guy off camera. And make way for this big old guy. You too? You can't stand either? None of the Indoms can stand. Talk about a Jurassic World's most powerful hybrid can't even stand on its own. Seriously. And we have your comparison here. And here it is. The super colossal Indom and Hasbro's piece of shoot. Yeah. Man, that is a... And this is not a very good review. I need better camera quality and overall just better everything. Stand-up camera. There you go. I'm gonna need to move this guy back. Shush your mouth. It's a noisy toy. It's more noisy than the frickin' Thera. Well, almost more noisy, but yeah. Yeah, there's your review. I can't think of anything else, but I will give you guys some news on the next reviews. I have 2 review ideas. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do both of them because they're both rather pricey, but yeah. One of them has to do with a community post I made. And you'll have to figure that out yourself, but yeah. Make sure to go to my community, read my community posts every so often, because, you know, I like reading your guys' comments, and I like shut your mouth, I'm trying to talk. And if you guys have any questions, and I mean any questions, as long as they're appropriate, no sexual questions, please. Please ask me in the comments below. Community posts, this video, doesn't matter. Just give me some questions, because I would love to answer y'all's questions. And even though there's not a lot of stuff you can really say about me, because I kind of just barely started YouTube a couple months back, but yeah. Also, I will also start working on trying to get some gaming videos up for you guys. So you guys will see what I do in some of my free time and how boring I am. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you all later.